Some women confidently told men they didn't need help paying the bills. Now that the government check is gone, those same guys are just sitting back and watching the whole situation turn upside down.
Hey, y'all, come look at this.
Here, who are excited that women EBT is getting cut. Like, what the f is wrong with y'all? Are you kidding me? Just so you can get a woman again? Oh my God.
She's looking at us like it's our fault, but this is straight from the government. We're just watching it happen.
Hey, y'all, come look at this.
Two Negroes that are on social media celebrating the fact that women are losing their food stamps and celebrating the fact that now a lot of women may have to sell their coochie to y'all are some losers.
We're not cheering for anyone's struggles, but that doesn't change reality. Food stamps are gone, and rent is due. People could sit down and have a plan instead of making these videos, but some would rather just keep blaming.
And what does me having 7 kids have to do with anything? I didn't ask nobody to take care of my kids. I asked for y'all to, when y'all come in my DM, to be ready to provide a little something for me. All I said was I needed my nails done and I need a new oil change. Y'all can't do that. Men are supposed to be providers, right? And women are supposed to be the nurturers. Why y'all don't want to provide?
Well, that was the original plan, but didn't a lot of people make it clear we weren't needed for that role anymore?
My 7 kids are good though. Let's go ahead and get that straight. My 7 kids are good. I get like $2,100 in food stamps and my kids get Medicaid insurance. I'm not asking y'all to take care of my kids, and 4 of them have daddies. So let's not. I said me. That's it, that's all.
That's the exact opposite of here's a deal you can't refuse. In fact, this is a deal we absolutely can refuse, and we'd respectfully like to pass.
Pay attention to all the men that are celebrating women and children not receiving EBT next month. Because I've been seeing it on all platforms. Threads, Instagram, Facebook, everywhere. TikTok, everywhere. I've been seeing it. And I just don't know what to say. I don't know. I saw a post yesterday, this man like, yeah, this is all I can afford, so now everybody else has to suffer too, because this is all the groceries that I can afford. Now all y'all gotta suffer like I do. I just want y'all to know that majority of the people that get food stamps have jobs. They work.
That's the whole problem. When people with good jobs get food stamps, it says why work hard when you can get stamps and a salary.
About 2 months ago, I stopped eating dinner almost every night of the week so that my boyfriend and I could have enough food left over to have lunch the next day. This was before we were about to lose our food stamps. Mind you, we both work. I've worked since I was 14 years old. I have a college degree. But because we have children and because aftercare and before care is too expensive, I've taken a job that's basically minimum wage so that I can be there to pick up my kids. I cannot fathom what we're going to do without that food stamp money.
I don't know.
And honestly, the people struggling the most now are those who worked hard and used assistance only as a temporary backup. Without that support, I wonder how things would turn out.
Stamps gone. Section 8 gone. All your SNAP and EBT benefits gone. Now you got to go back to Tyrone. Woo! I think this is great. We have just single-handedly saved the black family. Why? Because Tasha can't run out on Tyrone anytime she get mad and think the government going to take care of her. Tasha can't leave Tyrone and think that the kids going to eat. Tasha can't leave Tyrone and think she going to get a free rent. Tasha can't depend on the government because years ago, black women turned their back on black men for government assistance, for food stamps, for Section 8, for welfare, for WIC, for all the things that black men bring into their household. They said, no, we don't need that. I'll go file to the government and they'll give it to me. Trump said, hell no.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Woo! Now you're going to have to start choosing better. Woo! Now women are going to have babies with men that actually want to have babies with them. Woo! Now women are going to have to vet their partners and not be able to just hit them up for a check every time and think they can live off the government. Woo! You're going to see more wives and less baby mamas.
We're going to see couples put in more effort, spend more responsibly, and stop separating over small issues, thinking that everything will be fine without consequences. I hope this strengthens family dynamics, because if this doesn't, I'm not sure what will.
You're going to see women go back to their men, go back to their child's father and try to work things out and not childishly run out to the next. Why? Because Donald Trump and the government don't got your back no more.
That's what I'm talking about.
Because you can't go over there and get free food stamps and sell them bitches for the 80. Because you don't have a $72 rent anymore. Because now you're going to have to figure it out. And the only person that's left is that black man that you walked out on years ago. And the price of now too. Donald Trump did it with this one, and I'm here for it. Queens, go back to your kings and work it out. Baby mamas, go back to your baby daddies and become wives. It's time for us to work together. This is actually amazing. No longer will you be incentivized by quitting on your household. No longer will you be incentivized by quitting on your marriage. No longer will you be incentivized by quitting on that black man. You are no longer incentivized to leave. So baby, you either pay or stay.
Oh, boo-hoo.
It's not about celebrating or competing to see who's doing better. It's about realizing that both sides need each other. And here are some clips of men speaking. My heart goes out to everyone not getting food stamps next month. I guess now we have to work in the rain at 5 in the morning so you can provide for your own family. In other words, they'll have to get a job like the rest of us do. How I'm approaching women after November 1st. People used to show off with money and gold. Now food is the biggest flex.
Hey world, I got 5 kids. Food stamps being canceled, guess what? I go to work. I buy groceries with cash. Y'all should do the same. Have a blessed day.
There is no better solution than this, but some people refuse to take the long, rewarding road.
Hey y'all, come look at this.
There are currently grown men making jokes about how 90% of women, if they take away food stamps, Section 8, this, that, and the third, all types of government assistance, 90% of women will fold in a week.
You're goddamn right.
Mind you, these are the same men that don't take care of their kids, which is the reason why half of these women are on government assistance. Half of these men don't watch their kids, there's daycare.
What about you? What are you doing?
Half of these men aren't on child support or don't have a job to pay their child support fucking payment.
It's always easy for someone who isn't doing anything to point fingers. And maybe I'm wrong, but the way she says it makes it feel personal.
But they talking about 90% of women will fold if the government shut all their assistance down. I want y'all to know something. The way that y'all want women to not only fall flat on our faces, but y'all want us to fall flat on our faces so we can prove that we need men while y'all still don't be the men that we need. Excuse the stuffy voice, because I am getting a code from the weather change.
We do not care.
But my point still remains the same here. Y'all literally, as men, to sit here and say, oh, it would be so funny to watch all the women fold if government assistance got taken away completely. All you're reminding us is, even without the government assistance, y'all still won't do
She says we won't do anything even without government help. But men were carrying the pressure long before any checks existed. Some offered 100%, and we even tried the 50-50 and still no luck. What we didn't get was appreciation.
Government assistance means men still won't provide. All y'all gonna do is laugh while we're poor and broke and like y'all are. Interesting. Y'all just want to see another person fucked around so you don't have to feel bad about being fucked around. A lot of you men, and again, if it doesn't apply, let it fly. Do not get in my comments speaking for all men when half of y'all know about 4 deadbeat daddies. If you're not a deadbeat and you take care of your kids, don't feel triggered. But if you know you don't do enough for your children and to help out your baby mama or your significant other, then hit dog holler.
72 hours later.
But we're gonna be realistic here. Half of y'all are cheering and talking about women on government assistance and this, that, and the third because y'all just want to see on their.
It's the least of our concerns. We're too busy working, enjoying life, and appreciating how our effort finally paid off. And glad we're not in a situation that falls apart the moment the benefits stop.
Literally. Y'all just want to see.
You serious?
And that's so throwed. Because even if we were down on our asses today, we would still have to pick ourselves back up because there would still be no grown ass men there to do the job that men were supposed to do. Like, what the y'all want? Y'all want women to just suffer, and I swear to God, that's the sickest I've ever seen.
I beg your pardon?
That's the whole point. It was never a requirement. It was a choice. And when someone gives you kindness or a helping hand, you thank them. You don't call it the bare minimum. Let's see what some had to say. And trust me, the comments did not disappoint. One thing about them tables, they will turn. Government shutdown just before Thanksgiving 2025 is crazy. The cheat code card has been removed. I hope people are motivated to look for jobs. Going 50-50 sounds really good now. The change hit, and everyone feels it. Both sides are learning the same lesson. Nobody wins alone, and saying you don't need the other side never ends well. So now, let's see how men are dealing with all this on their end.
What do you think about Donald Trump cutting off EBT and food stamps?
Me personally, I feel like get up and go to work. It's like, just go to work. People who complain about food stamps, that's people who just sit in the house all day waiting on the government to help them out. Get up and go to work like everybody else. Shit, I gotta go to work. I gotta get up and go to work. Why you can't get up and go to work? Unless you disabled or you done got old to where you can't really physically do nothing. If you in your 30s, 40s, 20s, you need to get up and go to work. Food stamps is like, you don't really need it. I don't really see no point in having it.
You're goddamn right.
Well said. People who are able to work shouldn't rely blindly on the system, and the benefits should go to the elderly, the disabled, and veterans. Not to forget that this change will be good, because when you've worked hard for what you have, you value it more and spend it wisely.
What would you say to those people like who are in those tough households where they kind of do need those food stamps?
Cause I came up like that a little bit. But I mean, you just got to,
Just got to thug it out.
Yeah, man, better fun. Like, as a parent, your parent's supposed to have, a mindset to get y'all out of there. Like, you shouldn't have no 4, 5, 6 kids and you don't got no money and you depending on food stamps. Why the hell you got all these kids and you don't have no money to feed your kids? And food stamps only once a month. Once that food go, you gotta wait a whole nother month. So I don't really see the point of food stamps.
People are supposed to think about how to get off assistance and treat it as something that's going to pass. Because if you don't, it becomes something you can't let go of, even when jobs are available.
You want to see something crazy? And we in prime time. It's like 7:30 Thursday night. Where is all the foolishness? It's just not present. I don't understand. It's not empty, but I can walk around.
Yes! Hell yeah!
And listen, shh, shh, shh. I can hear myself think, what's going on? What could be the cause? There's very little chaos happening. I'm the only person that I can hear speaking. Look at this. A whole lot of nada. And let's just be honest, it's pretty nice.
It's actually nice to shop without crowded stores, meltdowns, or people acting like they're shopping for the end of the world.
We are women that actually get to live on our own,
bro,
for the first time in like history.
Bro, I literally saw a girl on TikTok was like, we are the first generation in a lot of our lineage to be women to paying all of our own bills without a man and no kids.
Yes, and you have the luxury to choose to do that.
This is not like, oh, this is what I want to do, and I don't need a man for it. And if a man comes, cool, but I don't need a man.
I don't need him for that.
Yeah,
and I was like, okay, like once I started thinking about it like that, it really helped me learn how to be alone, because I was like, in reality, I'm looking at my apartment and all this is me right here.
See, this is what I'm talking about. I start feeling bad, and then I see these videos. A lot of them insisted they wanted to do it all alone. So I genuinely wonder how that's working out for them now.
A man who makes $100,000, $300,000 a year, that's good money. But for my specific life goals, at 24, with plenty of options and
plenty of options for what?
For dating.
And that means, man, the way you're talking is like you say you got a lot of options, but not for the kind and caliber man you're talking about, not that kind of money. God damn. You may have a lot of options for dudes making, average money, but not for no man talking about $300,000-$400,000 a year. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Not here in Atlanta.
Well, like I said, for my life goals, a man who makes 100,000, 300,000 a year, that's cool. That's good money. But that's not enough money for me to say, I'm stopping what I'm doing and only your cares matter. What I want to do for my family, what my goals are.
This is a single woman. This is a dead woman walking. The thing is, you're going to have to do all that because your attitude, your masculine energy is going to make sure you got to take care of yourself, because the man who has more money, or what you're talking about, won't even deal with you.
If $300,000 is too low, I seriously want to know what a good enough income sounds like. And do you guys think that the recent events had changed her mind?
Hey TikTok. So I was scrolling to TikTok and I just saw that next month us low class people, are lower class. Why are they doing this? Like, why are they trying us like this? Like, come on now, we're trying to survive out here, and the way that we survive is by taking. So get it together, MAGA, because y'all the ones that have more food, they need more food stamps than us Latino and blacks. So good luck to ya. We ain't gonna get no food stamps. Let me tell you know how many people I have seen saying that they're gonna go to Walmart and steal? Like, they don't know that we don't give. Like, either you're gonna give us food or we're gonna take that.
Getting a job would be way easier and rewarding than that.
I am personally glad that some of you are getting cut off from your food stamps next month, because now you get to live like the rest of us who aren't getting handouts. Why is that the overwhelming response I'm starting to see on my FYP as we're finding out that food stamps are going to be cut off for next month? When people cheer on EBT or government assistance being cut off, they're missing the real issue. The question isn't who deserves to struggle more. It's why do so many Americans need to be on EBT or government assistance to survive? And even more importantly, why isn't our government system doing more for every single person to thrive and live with dignity?
Many are saying people are celebrating this for the wrong reasons, but in reality, those who are cheering aren't doing it out of spite. They're doing it because they know exactly how hard it is to provide for yourself. To them, it feels like justice that everyone should put in the same effort they do.
Millions of people in this country are hard working, yet they're still living paycheck to paycheck or living off of government assistance to make ends meet. That is not a reflection of the people failing. That is a reflection of their government system failing them. Instead of turning against each other in these times, we should be demanding better from our politicians. Bottom line is, our government system should be working for all of us, whether you're lower, middle, or working class.
Imagine working countless hours a week just to make ends meet, while someone who could work chooses not to and still ends up eating better than you.
Hey, y'all, come look at this.
So just because I don't want to work 20 hours a week, which is crazy. Can you imagine having to work 20 hours a week?
And trust me, some of us work far more than 20 hours a week and are genuinely grateful for every bit we earn.
So I don't want to work. You take all of my benefits away.
Yes, yes, yes!
The benefits that you have allowed me to use for 13 years with no warning at all. The government has enabled this behavior for 13 years to where I have not had to work a day in my life.
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here.
13 years of almost $10,000 a month in government aid. And now, because you signed some bill that says I have to work if I want to get food stamps, and because I don't want to, you take it all away, no warning.
I completely understand and agree with those who can't work. They deserve every benefit they get. But when someone openly says, I just don't want to work, that's where people lose their minds.
How am I supposed to feed my 6 kids? How am I supposed to support my 6 kids? How am I supposed to pay rent? How am I supposed to get my nails done? How am I supposed to go drive down to the corner store when I have no money for gas? And you want me to go get a job? but you don't want to give me gas money. This is how the real world works. At 35 years old, now you decide you want to take it away?
Are you delusional? Do you suffer from a mental illness? Do you think you do?
Benefits were meant to be a temporary bridge, not a permanent paycheck. You're supposed to move through the system, not treat it like early retirement. Well, guys, that was all for today. We'll be back soon.